Michael shocked himself.
Look what it did to my...
He shocked his screwdriver. It went pop!
Yeah.
So Michael and Isaac have been diligently working away in this cafeteria. Well, what will be the cafeteria, I suppose. And they pulled out some of the steel that was here and clearing the way, doing a good job. They cut these steel pieces out, pulled all the rubber mats out, cut these steel pieces out so that we have space to put our wall in right there. And that'll help support this truss. I don't think it needs it. It did have like this kind of post connected to it. So now it's gonna have a continuous wall. And then this one, we're just gonna add some posts, just in case. I don't think they need it because the way that the steel is, I think these were just installed for bracing this, because it's where they'd had the dairy cows put their head through here, and this was like a catch for them. So if you have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dairy cows pushing against that thing, it needs support on the top. So I think these were mostly just for supporting this and not for supporting the roof, because if it was supporting a roof, it would be a continuous column down to a footing. But just the way it was, it looks like it was just bracing this stanchion. So I'm really not concerned about it at all. Especially with where the posts were. It's not like it was in the mid span or even under this where the splice is. It was way off here on the side. But for now, since we're not finishing this space anyways, I'm just gonna add some wood columns before we leave. Just in case. I don't think it matters, but just in case. And then in here, their electrician yesterday disconnected the 200 volt stuff for us. Excuse me. And disconnected the breaker panel from the wall. So this is live and it's powering a lot of our lighting and outlets in here. But we can shut it off easy, and our 200 is disconnected. So now the boys. They're removing these from the wall, so everything's loose. And Isaac, push on it a little to show how shaky it is.
It's not that shaky, but
over here.
shaky.
Yeah, I'm not putting much pressure. So what we're gonna try to do is get all the wires removed, and then from this side push it and see if we can knock the whole thing over. So we want to remove it entirely, and it is disconnected from this wall. There's no connection here, so we'll see how it goes, but we need to remove it one way or another. And then they're gonna finish removing the ceiling in there. Doing good work. Elijah and I were looking at these door jambs. Sho sat down with me for a while. We were reading through the assembly instructions for the jambs, because they don't come pre-assembled. And they're really wide. It's like wide enough for a 2x8 wall. But it's not solid wood. It's like a particle board, so we can't just trim it, otherwise it'll leave an ugly edge. So I think what we'll do is do a 2x6 wall for where the door is, and then just build it up with our cladding, because we're going to do some more of this stuff, at least on this side of the bedroom around the door, and that's pretty thick, so that'll help. And then on the other side, living space, we'll put our studs flush to these so that we could put our paneling over the studs and over these, over the entire wall, so it's all a flush wall. And then build up the trim around the door. So there'll be a lot of trim around the doors, thick trim, but I think that's going to be the best way to do it, and it'll turn out nice.
Alright, Isaac. Let's do this. Do it. Walls coming down in T minus 3, 2, 1.
Fail.
Where does this live? Look at this. Reinforce with more cement. Oh yeah, watch. Just help me push this. Ready? Yeah. Help me push this. So close. Go. Woo! That was good.
Nice.
This one now.
Yeah.
Isn't it weaker now?
It felt pretty strong.
Oh, we got it. Whoa! Woo! That was fun.
Nice.
It only took us like way too long.
Alright, so as you can see, we just finished taking down the wall. Yeah, it was it didn't go down how we thought it would go down, but we got it down. So yeah, time for cleanup.
It's 2:45 Saturday, and Miles has decided he's taking the rest of the week off.
I'm out.
He completed his task for the trip, so he's done. They got a pretty good burn pile going. We got this clad. I'm going to use the ugly plywood. It's just acting as our spacer to bring everything flush. So this whole wall is flush, and tomorrow we're going to go to Tamakomai and we have to get some electrical supplies, outlets and wire and stuff. So we're going to look and see if we can get a really thin 3mm or 5mm. What would that be called, Elijah? Paneling.
Yeah.
Paneling. So that we can do paneling all over this entire wall. Because this is going to be the kitchen. So paneling over the whole wall. Wood paneling. And then we'll do flush. So this one I framed so it's flush. This one I'm going to frame so it's all of them I'm going to frame so this entire wall across the building is all flush, perfectly flush. Perfect. Going to be perfect. And then do paneling on it. I might do a decorative one right here in the middle. TBD. I'm not sure yet. Or maybe it'll just match the paneling the whole way across and save the decorative panels for in the bedroom areas and the bathroom, just because it's really neat. I don't know. We're undecided. that's where the edge of the interior of our wall needs to be. And I have to go figure out what I'm using on this wall so I know the thickness of it. I think since we're gonna have vanity here and toilet here, it'll be kind of a decorative wall. I just don't know how much of that stuff I have left. I'd like to do the whole thing in here with it, but so maybe I'll do one wall vertically. And I could use these shorter, but I could use them horizontally. 160. That's the same as our plywood. 160 by 60. Decisions. We'll figure it out.
Staple to the side with big staples, and it was hard to get them off.
Michael shocked himself.
Look what it did to my.
He shocked his
Cool.
screwdriver. He went pop!
Yeah. It's this gray wire.
There's two gray wires right there. Which one?
This.
Oh, that's a smaller gray wire.
And then it. See, you can see it smoked right there. I'll turn off the breaker.
Got.
I can't turn off the lawn because of the fridge. But I can turn off.
Oh, you were prying this, trying to take
Yes. And the last one snapped the wire because I couldn't reach it very well
a. Oh, okay.
with this heater. So do I just like tape that off? Cut it and tape. Cut it, strip it, and tape it.
It might be the one coming to this outlet. It's hard to tell. Or maybe it's going just to the light over there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really hard to reach.
No, it's going over there. Outside on that corner.
I wasn't sure if it was.
Neither me. Probably to nothing. Maybe an outlet that's not being used. Oh no, it comes out here. And it goes up.
Short.
And it goes. It's the one on the left. Yeah, I think it was going to the lights.
Oh, so shorted the post light.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy how the wire is.
Yeah, it's really weird. Light. And it went to that light. And it went to the light in there. I went to that light.
What?
Michael just broke all the lights.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay, we can splice it.
Yes, sir.
Are you Mr. Beast?
I'm actually
Oh, okay. Yeah, so just leave this breaker off while you're working.
The only thing was the fridge. Is the fridge was
Off.
fine?
Off. Yeah, just turn it back on when you're done.
Okay.
Got our walls there and there, laid out and marked, top and bottom plates. But we're all hitting the 4 o'clock wall.
Which is also the midnight wall.
Are you hitting a wall? Are you hitting a wall? I'm definitely hitting a wall.
I hit a wall 5 days in a row. That's the double whammy, 4 o'clock / midnight.
It's also Saturday.
Yeah. At least there's no more buzzing in the middle of the night.
What night was that?
That was like 2 nights ago.
Thursday night?
Yeah.
I think it's Thursday night. Thursday night around 3:30 in the morning. Someone's phone. Someone's phone kept buzzing. Well, the worst part was so sporadic. It was his. I know it was his Ring alarm, his security cameras, and he had. Did you have her phone sitting on the?
It was on
floor?
the lid.
Yeah. So I was laying over here, Jeremy was over here. His phone was on the ground, and starting around 3:30 in the morning our time, Japan, it was just and it was the whole floor was buzzing because it's all connected to hardwood, and it woke me up. And it was really sporadic. Like it would buzz once every 5 to 25 minutes, and I could feel it in my bones. It's like that agitating, like. He kept keeping me. He kept me in the place of stupor between sleep and awake.
Well, see, the funny thing was, I had my audio on, so I had it charged. That kept me awake because I put it on vibrate.
And he slept through the whole thing.
It was perfect. Except for you.
I would have got up and figured out whose phone it was, but it was hard to tell, and I was like still mostly asleep, but it pretty much kept me awake for like 2 hours.
But since then, you've been great, getting good sleep.
Yeah, the last 2 nights have been good sleep.
We've been snoozing it.
That was a trying situation though. I still love Jeremy.
Gonna hit the waves. Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Japanese French fry.
Sure.
Tastes like those bangles. Or was it bangles?
Bugles?
Bugles.
Bugles. It totally does.
Bengals is a sports team.
Japanese.
They're also African bracelets. Or Indian? I don't know.
They're like a bugle.
Got the last pieces cut. Gonna frame a door. Hello YouTube. This is how you frame a doorway. You're doing great. You hire Elijah and say, frame me a door. Ah, battery.
Okay.
Charge. First, you need a nail gun with a good battery. I guess. Normally on an exterior wall, you'll do your header vertically with a couple boards. On these ones, I'm just going like this because it's just to hold trim, really. Nothing more. Alright, Elijah's gonna finish this. It's 6 o'clock Saturday. We started around 7:30. We're calling it a day.
It's a good day.
Door jamb is in. Walls are framed. Elijah did it. He finished it. Well done. We have all the studs cut for this wall in this bay for another doorway like that. So we'll have that framed, the bathroom's framed. We'll have the bathroom ready to go, right? So for power in the bathroom, I'll just have to temporarily connect to existing power because he won't have the breakers and stuff ready yet.
Yeah,
That's fine.
for now. And then we'll.
So our countertop is 5.5 centimeters thick on top of this. So I guess the drawings show a typical 25 centimeter gap from your counter to your bottom of your mirror. So we're going to go 30 centimeters from the top of this to the bottom of our cabinet. And Jeremy's measuring right now, so we know where to put our support. Because we're going to use our nice, thick, solid wood conservatively. So, but from here to, I guess from there to here, we're just going to use our plywood. And then we'll use our wood paneling from here to here. That way we're not using it from behind, where you can't even see anyways. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Saturday was a long day. We were tired at the end of the day and finished the framing, pushed through, and then we were looking at it, and this wall here, the edge of the bathroom, is a 1.5 centimeters tighter here than it is here, which is about 3/4 of an inch, and it's kind of obvious that the gap is much bigger right here than it is at that end. So we thought that all the flooring was dead square in the whole building, but then we just checked all of our measurements. Our bathroom is like perfectly square. It's within like an 1/8 inch. We pulled across this way and across that way, and it's within like an 1/8 inch, or about 2 millimeters, less than, something like that. Anyway, it's very close to perfect. And then we checked the hallway here too, square, and it's almost exactly perfect also. So our walls here are all square. The flooring is just off from where our walls are, so we were getting ready to move this wall over to make it parallel with the floor, but our walls are actually already good, so it's interesting. It's gonna look like it's off because the flooring, but our walls are actually, I don't know. It's annoying when things like that happen, but our walls have to be right regardless of the floors, and that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, because it's gonna be fast. And it's going to be way easier to deal with just wiring from... He's going to put in a new breaker panel, a bigger one. But if we're already in that... Quit arguing. But there's no shut off outside. So this is going to stay live.
Yay. This is exciting.
It's only 30 amp, 100 volt though. It's not horrible.
Yeah.
But I'll tape it anyway.
I can handle that.
I can handle a little zap. Yay!
No pop?
Well, that went well. Okay, so we removed the panel here. We have to add splices to these. And we put 1 plywood for our new panel. Okay, I put it a little lower than the other one was, just so you could reach it without a ladder. The electrician guy said normally they put it up high, but there's no regulation against lower. I asked. So that's what we're doing. Oh, it's dark. Also, no wire nuts in Japan. Only in the US they're called wago, little stab connectors. No wire nuts. So the drawback of these is you have to buy every size that you need depending how many wires. Wire nuts you could do between 2 and 4 or 5 wires in them, it doesn't matter. But you have to buy individual connectors. So I got 2s, 3s, and 4s, and hope that's all we'll need.
I'm going to assume our water supply is from the floor.
It is. It's a very good assumption. That was the most good assumption. Hey Miles, is this the 2.0? Yeah. So Miles pulled the wrong size wire. Make sure he doesn't hear me say that. So now we have to recut and pull new wire, bigger wire. Are you ready? Take it too. I like it. Okay, we're spliced and we're tucked out of this wall cavity, so all our splices are accessible in the future. And now in here, we are connecting to record panola. Look at us, Jeremy.
We look like we're working.
It looks like it.
It looks like it.
Even though we've been hiring Japanese laborers. That's right. They did all of it. The trick is, though, Miles is Japanese. He did all of it. Okay, no. We got it connected. It's simple. It's simple. It's even simpler than U.S. residential power.
Oh, we forgot the batteries. Are they double A?
Yeah. No, triple A. Run the whole power. It works. That's where it's gonna be. On these wires. There we go. One hole. That's all we need. Outlet to hole to gap to just splice for the bedroom outlets. Okay, I ran the wire for the bedroom and bathroom breaker, outlet breaker. So it's powering the vanity, the toilet, and both these outlets in the bedroom. And that's a full 20 amp circuit. So I think there's going to be plenty of power for those. And then I need to wire up the lights for this unit and for the main bathroom light and switches. So I'm going to do that, but it's really boring, so I'm not going to record it. Okay, update. It's 2 o'clock. We had lunch about an hour ago. Elijah's got this framed up, which is great. He's framing up this one now too. I've got my holes, hole right there, and my switches and outlets marked. And I've got my holes drilled to the crawl space so I can run the wire down there. I have a mark on this beam for where that light is going in that bedroom. Have our outlet for the toilet here, and we're just going to use this power for our sink there. I need to run a light, which I'm just going to take this wire and put it where our light will be. But first, before I do that, I'm connecting up my lights in the bedroom so that we have light to work with still. So the next step is putting the wire for the light in the bathroom, and then powering the switch. This is the light switch. And Jeremy's making good progress on this sink. Miles got the paneling on the side and on here. And next he's doing this, which we came up with I think a cool idea for how we're going to do the paneling on this wall. Kind of decorative, different direction, kind of like I did in the half bath. But everything's moving nicely. I gave Isaac and Michael the task of building the partition wall for the back of the cafeteria, and I showed them what to do and where, and let them loose. I'll check on them in about 30 minutes and see what they've done, and if we have to redo all of it. We'll see. The odds are tough odds, so we'll find out. Our wiring is done in the bathroom. Elijah's finished framing the wall. Now he's sheeting it. Got power coming in for the switch, power going out to the other switch for the bedroom, and then we have our 3 lights, doing 3 switches here. One for the light in the toilet area, one for the fan in the toilet area, and one for the shower fan and light. That'll control both of them. So if the light is on in here, the fan is on. We don't want humidity building up. And those are all run, and they're stapled in place, and the exhaust fan's going up here somewhere, and the light's going right here somewhere. And then we have an outlet behind this. There's the hole for it there, but our cord for our mirror is going to go into the wall here and then plug in down below. And there's a plug for this too, because it's a motion sensing faucet, and it has a little booster pump built in too, so that needed power. It's power to the sink, power to the mirror, power to the shower, power to the light, power to the fan, power to the toilet. There's like
Power to the power.
power to the power. There's like 7 points of connection in the bathroom. On all on the same circuit, on the lighting circuit, because it's just exhaust fans. But I think it's time to go see. It's time to go see how Isaac and Michael are doing on that wall. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, you did as instructed.
This part?
Nice.
We have to bend more.
Yeah, that's kind of. Usually, these are all warped bad.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
why I'm
bend
trying
it
to figure out how to do
along the line. Use your strength muscles. Get it lined up, and then.
Because we tried
Sink
it
it.
this way. Would it work if we just unscrewed this whole end so we have more to pull back to get
Yeah.
this middle part?
Yeah.
Because we couldn't pull no matter how much we were trying to get it
Oh.
flush. So we might have to take it off and back it off.
I probably don't have to. It's pretty close, anyways. Not.
So then we're going down these sides. This?
Yeah. Yep. So you do a plate that goes, a bottom plate that goes from right here
Okay.
to the edge of this.
Okay.
And then we want to bust this out. Just where our plate goes.
Not everywhere else.
Right. And then do a plate that goes from here across all of this.
Do the same.
So the plate will probably break somewhere over here where it ends. And it'll just float over top of this. And it'll run along this. And then it'll break right here. And then another plate there. Because the plan is to leave these ledges in place.
Oh, you're leaving.
Because it would be a lot of work to remove them.
Yeah.
But we always could in the future. But we want to bust out this curb to get rid of it. And if we can bust out any of this tile, yeah. And then eventually we're going to fill this with concrete under the wall and make it a solid floor.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You move on like that.
Yeah. Maybe we could do that this trip.
You think so?
If show gets bags, because it's not going to take a lot.
It's just this like top layer.
And then also the
Around
wall, right? We have to.
Yeah. And so after you cut the bottom plates,
Then you do the measurements.
then we'll do the studs. And then Elijah will be done with his wall in there, and he can come out and help you with doing the studs.
Cool. So we don't have to do any moving this, just to where our beam is.
Eventually, yes, but for now, just getting the wall in place.
Okay, we'll do that then.
So if you could smash this out with the sledge.
Let's do it first.
I'm impressed, guys. You're doing good. Mission successful. Ah, we have light. We have light in here too. And light and fan, come on. Then there's going to be exhaust right there, which this third switch is going to control. 3 switches in one. Pretty neat. And then here's the switch. Sweet. Now I can take out these old bar lights or strip lights or shop lights or whatever they are. Running the wire here from the switch to our socket for the main bedroom light. There's a little mark I've got right up there, but we don't have the light yet, so I'm just gonna wire it in and then temporarily connect the existing lights so that they still operate and will function from a switch right here. Update. End of day. What time is it? 6:30. It's getting too dark out to cut. Elijah and Michael just finishing up this cladding. Alright. Putting an outlet for the sink in that bathroom. These lights are now controlled by this switch and only these lights. I've got the light socket here for the light that's going to go here eventually. And that's the wire coming to it from the switch, and it runs clear from the switch with no breaks in it. And then this wire is what's feeding all these lights right now. So when we do get the light that goes there, then we'll just remove that wire, cut it off, remove the lights, and then this will wire to that directly for our one light. The bathroom is now complete, except trim. The sink, toilet has power. The plumber hooked up the water line to it and the sewage line to it today, but he still has tools and stuff down in the crawl space and pipe out here, so he's not totally done, and I'm not sure if he did complete the toilet or not, so we're just not going to use it or test it yet. He just stuffed some rags in it so that the air doesn't come up from the crawl space or the pipe. So I'm uncertain about that. We'll ask him tomorrow. But Jeremy Neary got this mirror up, trimmed the back of the sink. We're having an issue with our light in the shower area. When I turn it on, it's supposed to turn on this fan and this light, and the fan's not turning on and the light's flickering. So there's some kind of power issue. And so I might troubleshoot. Oh, is that on? No. Might troubleshoot that light tomorrow. But tomorrow's our last day, Wednesday, and we fly out Thursday. And so we have a full day tomorrow. We're going to a horse race around 4:30. So we're gonna do a full day. And I'm gonna talk to the guys at dinner right now, and we're gonna lay out and decide what our primary objectives are to complete. And one of those things is to clean up everything and organize the tools and get everything put away. So that's gonna take a good hour or so with everybody. Total of maybe 5 or 6 man hours to clean everything up. But we're making very good progress, and I'm really happy with this so far. And Miles is gonna drop wood on his head. No 50, no good. No, I'm off 10 centimeters. I think you should wait till tomorrow. If you're off that much, it means you're probably done. Yeah. Oh, we have 3 doors installed too. Bathroom door here, bedroom door here, and then the other bathroom door.
How far were you off?
So I think I'll have Jeremy finish installing this door tomorrow. That way this is at least usable as a bedroom. Definitely. Look at that. Well done. I'll show you the update on this wall too. Michael and Isaac pretty much did all of it. They had a little bit of help from people here and there, but they did a good job. So all the studs are spaced right. We'll look at it in the light. Then Michael mixed and poured this. We had a few bags. We poured this to fill in under the wall. We didn't have enough bags to do this side too, but that's all right. What is that? Ah! It's Wednesday of whatever. Excuse me. So today marks our officially 1 full week of working. Yeah. Miles just finished getting the ceiling up. We did split direction. It looked nice. And now he's gonna cap this ceiling in here. And then, just in the closet area. Separate the bedrooms completely. And then I'm gonna sheet this wall. And that's it. That's where we're stopping. That's where we're gonna stop as far as level of finish. Maybe we'll get to do a little bit of trim in the bathroom, but if not, then it's okay. Final day. It's just been busy. We're going, trying to get our punch list done. I got the wiring all connected. I ran an extra one right here because we're gonna put the boiler or water heater here for this bathroom. So the plumber wanted us to have an outlet ready for him. I pulled all the old wires that were up here running to these lights, and we've been, sheeted that wall, did the ceiling in here. I ran the wires and connected for a light there and a light there in the closet. And then I cut my bottom and top plate for the dividing, partial dividing wall that will divide the closets, so I can put 2 light switches. And I just have those wires ready to go for it. I think we'll frame that wall and I'll just have the wires run down for it. Just because that's, I've already tripped over that a few times. We used one of the real big sheets to just expand the whole way here. So we just have to finish screwing that in. And it's going to be really nice. So that's where the bed will be. These 3 bays, those two, and those 2 squares are going to be left open, and we're adding more of this on that side and on that side, and so it'll be like a decorative accent. Got the plywood up on the bathroom wall here, and I have the light socket there with the switch, and I have the switch so I could put it on here. That way there's a functional light, and all you have to do is pop the light on there. That's connected and powered. That's connected and powered. I'm going to add an outlet over here today, tying into that, just so there's an outlet back here, because I think there's going to be like TV and stuff right there. That's what makes the most sense. And now Elijah's getting started. Elijah and Michael are finishing this plywood up there and right here. and the plywood on the top on the other bedroom side. So it's, I mean, we're right there right at a place where we could leave it and it be functional and usable. It's noon right now, 12, so we're doing really good. I think another hour and we'll be at a place where it'd be fine to leave it. But we're going to work until 3:30 or so today. So we have we're having lunch now. So we have a good 3 more working hours that we could do. So we'll get everything done to where it's usable and functional. So we can leave it for next time, and we'll get a little bit, a little bit further. We've already gotten a lot further than that because our goal was to do 1 bedroom bathroom. And now we've got bedroom, bathroom, closets, half bath, other bedroom, electrical, pretty much all done and ran with switches and outlets, and moved the panel, and we've done a lot besides what we've done in the cafeteria. And Miles helped build a creek feeder for the calves too. So there's a bunch of other things that we've done. I put in a Wi-Fi booster on the main house, so we get Wi-Fi in this building now. It's a little bit weak just because the building the walls are so thick with insulation, and then brick on the outside and metal on the roof, so the signal doesn't come through super well. But I get like 80% connection in here on the computer, and the phone is a little bit less, but it's totally usable. You could have a desk over by the window or whatever and be connected, and the speed be really good. So that's fine for now. And then in the future I'll add more. There's a booster up there. I'll probably add one on this pole because there's power there, and then probably one on this or that pole, so that we have a good spread over the whole area. Anyways, we're gonna have lunch. So we got a lot done today. Today's Wednesday. It's our last full work day. I didn't get a lot of it. I was doing a bunch of wiring in the